Good evening to you, and thanks for joining us. I'm Mark Mullins. COVID-19 infection records shattered again. On Monday, more than 1 million Americans tested positive for the virus, the highest number in a single day in a single country since the pandemic began. Now at 11, we're taking a closer look at restrictions on rapid COVID tests because of a nationwide shortage. Hospital officials are sharing another dire warning about the strain on their systems, and lawmakers are back at the State House and ready to debate a bill dealing with vaccine mandates. But first, the latest numbers from the State Department of Health. Indiana's rate of positive tests is increasing and rapidly. Tonight, the 7-day positivity rate is 20.5%. Yesterday, it was 18%. The Department of Health reports 8,500 new positive cases and 172 new deaths that date back to December 19th. The CDC estimates the Omicron variant is responsible for 95% of new COVID cases across the country, but only a very small fraction of Indiana's cases have been identified as Omicron by the state health department. WRTV's Cornelius Hawker shows us how businesses and doctors are handling this surge regardless of the variant.
A busy Tuesday night at English Ivy's in downtown Indianapolis. Jeff Roberts, one of the owners, is hopeful they'll be able to keep serving customers as we all deal with yet another surge in COVID-19 cases.
We're scared right now because we don't know if we're going to have to shut down or anything like that.
Jeff says besides being closed at the beginning of the pandemic, they've been able to keep their doors open thanks to the responsibility of their staff.
Staff contacts us and they tell us if they feel it, and then we're like, stay home. Yeah, we don't want you here if you're not feeling well.
Health experts have been sounding the alarm about this latest surge.
There's some very clear evidence that Omicron appears to have a higher transmissibility.
Meaning people can catch this strain of the virus easier. The State Department of Health has not updated their dashboard showing variants in our state since December 6th, almost a month ago. We asked when we could expect an update and have not heard back yet.
Indiana was one of the last 5 states to actually report their first Omicron. Now, that might mean that we're at the trailing edge, and so perhaps Omicron is not fully here yet. We won't know until the state provides us with some additional numbers.
Regardless the strain of COVID causing this increase in cases, IU Health says they're stretched to their limits, anticipating things to get worse, impacting those taking care of people who are sick.
As Omicron spreads across the general public, you get more and more of our team members that are sick and out and exposed. And that obviously strains us that much more.
Knowing how contagious Omicron appears to be, Jeff is hopeful his customers are doing everything they can to keep the spread of the virus down so they can keep their doors open.
It's our livelihood. We have to, or we're going to lose the business and people will be unemployed and that sort of thing. And that's frightening for us.
Cornelius Hawker, WRTV.